One of the biggest questions we can ask is, who is God? Well, there is definitely mystery in the answer of this question. In the Bible, we discover God's character, His desires, who He is and who He says He is. God reveals His name to be Yahweh. He is shown to be three in one. God is referred to as Lord of Hosts, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, and more. Specifically today, I'd like to look at God as our shepherd. There are over 40 instances in the Bible where God is referred to as our shepherd, with Psalm 23 being one of the more common ones. It goes like this: "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the path of righteousness for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for You are with me. Your rod and Your staff comfort me." Throughout the Old Testament, God is talked about as the shepherd of Israel, leading and guiding His people even when they wander astray. And then Jesus comes onto the scene. And in John 10 we hear this: "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. He who is a hired hand and not a shepherd, who is not the owner of the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees, and the wolf snatches them and scatters them. He flees because he is a hired hand and is not concerned about the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and I know my own, and my own know me, even as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. I have other sheep which are not of this fold. I must bring them also, and they will hear my voice, and they will become one flock with one shepherd." Now what's funny is that most of the time when people are referred to as sheep in the Bible, it's because sheep are fearful, wayward, and unintelligent. And that's how the Bible refers to sheep and people as sheep. Sheep need a shepherd because without one they get lost and fall prey to predators. They need the shepherd to guide them to green pastures to protect them from wild animals. They need someone with patience, love, and compassion to walk with them through the highs and lows of life. That someone is the shepherd, the good shepherd. Jesus identifies Himself as the one who leads the sheep. He even lays down His life for them. It can be difficult in these dark times to remember what a good shepherd He is. I encourage you to think back on your life and remember the times when He has been especially near and good to you. Reflect on those experiences, dwell on them, and share them with people. I remember agonizing over whether to apply for this position at the church. I loved camp, and I didn't really want to leave it, but I also felt that God may have been guiding me to do so. One day, I fasted and went for a walk at lunch to pray and give the whole situation to God. On that walk, I didn't hear a loud voice from heaven answer my question, but I did feel peace and comfort that God was with me. When I returned to the camp office, I had a message from Brian that they were taking applications and looking forward to receiving mine. This is an experience that I reflect on when I wonder whether God is really guiding me and whether He is really with me. And this week, purposefully remember the times that God has guided you, the times that He has comforted you. Dwell on those experiences, remembering His faithfulness and goodness, and share them with someone close to you. He is our good shepherd, and He leads us with love and compassion.